shaped by ancient civilizations, religious significance, imperial rule, and modern political conflict. A historical narrative of Palestine. Palestine is one of the oldest inhabited regions in the world, with a history shaped by ancient civilizations, religious significance, imperial rule, and modern political conflict. Situated at the crossroads of Asia, Africa, and Europe, Palestine has long been a strategic and cultural center. Its history is deeply connected to the identities of the peoples who have lived there and continues to influence global politics today. Ancient origins. The earliest known inhabitants of Palestine were the Canaanites, who settled the land around the 3rd millennium BCE. Because of its location, Palestine became a meeting point for trade routes and armies, leading to frequent conquests. Ancient empires such as the Egyptian, Assyrian, Babylonian, and Persians ruled the region at different times. During this period, the Israelite kingdoms of Israel and Judah emerged, giving the land profound religious importance, especially to Judaism. Jerusalem became a central religious and political city. In 63 BCE, the Roman Empire took control of Palestine. Roman rule eventually led to major Jewish revolts, including the destruction of the Second Temple in 70 CE. Afterwards, many Jews were dispersed, while the region remained populated by diverse communities. Christian and Islamic eras. With the division of the Roman Empire, Palestine became part of the Byzantine Empire and developed into a major center of Christianity. Many churches were built, and Jerusalem became sacred to Christians worldwide. In the 7th century, Muslim Arab armies conquered Palestine, integrating it into the expanding Islamic Caliphate. Over time, the population became predominantly Arab and Muslim, though Christian and Jewish minorities remained. Jerusalem gained immense importance in Islam due to Al-Aqsa Mosque, the third holiest site in Islam. For centuries, Palestine was governed by various Islamic dynasties, maintaining its multicultural and religious character. Crusades and Mamluk rule. In 1099, European crusaders captured Jerusalem, marking the beginning of a violent period known as the Crusades. The city changed hands several times until it was recaptured by Muslim forces under Saladin in 1187. Following the decline of the Crusader state, Palestine came under the control of the Mamluk Sultanate of Egypt. During this era, Palestine functioned as a regional territory rather than an independent state. Cities such as Jerusalem, Gaza, and Nablus remained important centers of administration, trade, and religion. Ottoman period. 1517 to 1917. In 1517, the Ottoman Empire conquered Palestine and ruled it for nearly 400 years. Under Ottoman administration, Palestine was part of larger provincial systems and was largely rural and agrarian. The population consisted mainly of Arab Muslims, along with Christian and Jewish communities living in relative coexistence. At the same time, Zionism developed in Europe as a response to widespread anti-Semitism, advocating the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Palestine. British mandate and rising tensions. During World War I, the Ottoman Empire collapsed. In 1917, Britain issued the Balfour Declaration, expressing support for a Jewish national home in Palestine while promising to protect the rights of existing non-Jewish communities. After the war, Palestine was placed under British Mandate rule. Jewish immigration increased significantly, particularly during the 1930s as Jews fled persecution in Europe. Palestinian Arabs opposed mass immigration and feared displacement. Tensions escalated into protests, revolts, and violent clashes. British attempts to balance conflicting promises ultimately failed, leaving the situation increasingly unstable. Partition and the Nakba. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a plan to partition Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem under international administration. Jewish leaders accepted the plan, but Palestinian Arabs rejected it, arguing that it unfairly divided their land. In 1948, the State of Israel was declared, triggering war with neighboring Arab states. As a result, more than 700,000 Palestinians were displaced or expelled from their homes. Hundreds of villages were destroyed, and Palestinian society was deeply disrupted. This event is known to Palestinians as the Nakba, or catastrophe. Occupation and Palestinian resistance. After the 1948 war, the West Bank was controlled by Jordan and Gaza by Egypt. In the 1967 Six-Day War, Israel occupied the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem. This occupation remains central to the Palestinian issue. In response, Palestinian political and resistance movements grew, especially the Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO, which sought self-determination and statehood. Over time, the Palestinian cause gained international recognition, highlighting issues of occupation, refugees, and human rights. Peace efforts and internal divisions. In the 1990s, peace negotiations led to the Oslo Accords, which created the Palestinian Authority and granted limited self-rule in parts of the West Bank and Gaza. However, key issues such as borders, Jerusalem, settlements, and refugees were left unresolved. Political divisions later deepened, particularly after Hamas took control of Gaza in 2007, while the Palestinian Authority continued to govern parts of the West Bank. These divisions weakened Palestinian unity and complicated peace efforts. Palestine in the present day. Today, Palestine is recognized as a state by many countries and holds non-member observer status at the United Nations. However, it does not have full sovereignty. Palestinians continue to face occupation, displacement, and economic hardship, while prospects for a lasting peace remain uncertain. The history of Palestine is a story of ancient roots, cultural continuity, and profound disruption. Shaped by empire, religion, colonialism, and nationalism, it reflects both resilience and loss. Understanding this historical narrative is essential to comprehending the Palestinian struggle for identity, justice, and self-determination in the modern world.